Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Tuesday, February 8, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Minnesota Timberwolves vs Sacramento Kings. The Timberwolves are making some serious progress towards Utah Jazz for the lead in the division standings. They are now on a 4-game winning streak, which includes consecutive wins against the Detroit Pistons. They beat the Pistons 118-105 in their previous game. The Kings are now only going to be playing for pride. They are now 20-35 for the season with plenty of work still to be done to make any sort of progress towards having a steady season. The Kings beat the Thunder 113-103 in their previous game. The Timberwolves are in better form at the moment and it looks like they have a more complete squad, so I am backing them to open this B2B set with a win. Minnesota's backcourt of Russell, Edwards, and Beasley is hard to handle, while Cat is one of the best big guys in the league, so this Timberwolves team has a legitimate opportunity to reach the postseason this year. I cannot say the same for Sacramento, who has been more cold than hot this season, and their defense seems to be a major problem. Our first betting pick is the Wolves. The Sacramento Kings played well in the opening half against the Oklahoma City Thunder at home and created a 7-point lead at the interval. The visitors played better in the second 24 minutes, but Alvin Gentry's side controlled the tilt and deservedly booked a 113-103 victory. Sacramento successfully covered a -7.5 spread, the third consecutive time they managed to cover and fourth in 5 games. The Kings now improved to a 25-30 ATS record. The Minnesota Timberwolves recorded a 4th win in a row as they breezed past the Detroit Pistons 118-105 at home. It was the Wolves' second win in 3 days over the Pistons, and now they are looking for the same scenario against Sacramento. Chris Finch's team narrowly covered a -12.5 spread, the 4th straight game they managed to cover to improve to a 28-25 ATS record. Our second betting pick is over 232. Orlando Magic vs Portland Trail Blazers. So far, the Orlando Magic's top scorer has been Cole Anthony at 17.7 points per game. However, throughout the season, Anthony has struggled with efficiency. Through 41 games, he is knocking down just 39% of his field goal attempts. Behind him is Franz Wagner, who is grabbing just under 5 rebounds to go along with his 15.7 points per game. Although the Blazers are struggling at the moment, they are facing the worst team in the NBA, and if they don't beat the Magic, they don't deserve to be in the playoffs this season. Even without Lillard, Portland must get a win here to stay alive in the playoff play-in hunt, and I am backing the hosts to win, especially because it's the first of their back-to-back games. The Blazers are facing the Lakers on Wednesday, so this game is an opportunity for them to snap a losing skid, an easier game than the one against Los Angeles. It's going to be a close one, and Orlando certainly has its chance to get a W, but unlike the Magic, the Portland Trail Blazers will look to get back on track after dropping their last game versus Milwaukee by a score of 137-108. In the matchup, Portland allowed the Bucks to knock down 46% of their 3-point shots. However, they did manage to outscore their opponent in the paint by a margin of 52-34. Anthony Simons led the team with 19 points in 28 minutes of action. Our first betting pick is the Blazers at -3.5. The Portland Trail Blazers lost their 5th consecutive game as they succumbed to a massive 137-108 home defeat to the Milwaukee Bucks. The Blazers had a lead on just 2 occasions, 5-4 and 8-7 in the opening quarter as the Bucks controlled the game and deservedly secured a big W. The visitors dominated in every aspect of the game and cruised to one of the easiest wins of the campaign. Portland didn't cover a +10.5 spread, the 5th game in a row they failed to cover. The Blazers now dropped to a 21-33 ATS record. The Orlando Magic scored just 83 points in a 116-83 home loss to the Boston Celtics. It was the second lowest scoring game of the season for the Magic after a 92-79 defeat to the Celtics in early November. Orlando shot only 35.8% from the field and 19.2% from beyond the arc, while the visitors were better in both rebounds, 55-40, and assists, 29-17. The Magic failed to cover a +9.5 spread, the 3rd time in 4 games they couldn't cover. They dropped to a 24-31 ATS record. Our second betting pick is under the total. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.